Gather round, everyone, and welcome to The Book is Always Goldener, the show where four friends have chill discussions about classical children's literature to distract themselves from the inevitable going out of print and their own rapidly waning ability to read at a first grade level. I'm Cyberlink.
We didn't have an outline for this one, so I don't know the order. I'm Game Buddy. I'm taking initiative. I'm afraid.
I'm Falero. I've got no idea what's going on. Whoopee!
I'm Rock the Jake. I forgot how to read all of a sudden.
We'll be able to fix that in time, but I'm so glad to have everyone together today. We have covered so many wonderful works of fiction on this podcast, but I am utterly delighted by the ones that we have for our book club today. After how much we've enjoyed doing previous titles such as, Sonic Shoes Blues and The Secret Admirer, Up Against the Wall, it only made sense to continue on that train and dive back into classic video game children's literature one more time. So I've dug up a handful of delightful little books from yesteryear. All of today's works were illustrated by Art and Kim Ellis and written by Jack C. Harris. Harris is a particularly interesting case, as before writing for Golden Books, he actually had quite the tenure as a writer and editor at DC Comics in the 70s and 80s, including co-creating the character Ray Terrell, aka The Ray.
Cool.
I had looked up an interview with him, and he explained that after leaving DC in the 80s, he became a freelancer working on both the big comic imprints and some smaller independent companies, as well as doing writing for a licensing industry trade magazine. And it was through that gig that he got a press release about Western Publishing planning to do a series of Golden Look books based on Masters of the Universe. And as it turns out, the editor over there was someone he knew from his comics work, so he reached out, and that's how he started doing Golden Books work. So once the Masters of the Universe books were wrapped up, they kept him on to do books based on Batman, Garfield, Conan, and a bunch of others, including the ones we are going to be reading today.
I'm so excited to learn what they are.
You said Conan, like the Japanese...
The Barbarian.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking about the boy detective. Or O'Brien.
Not O'Brien, not the detective. So, our first book that we're going to talk about today is the seminal classic Super Mario Bros. Trapped in the Perilous Pit, originally released in July 1989.
All right.
However, unlike previous works we've covered on this podcast, we won't be narrating this one out loud. As it happens, a book on tape version was released alongside this, narrated by legendary voice artist the late William Woodson, who similarly narrated multiple Disney read-along books, but most people would recognize him as the announcer on Super Friends. So that's a callback for you.
Oh.
But not only that, it also features voice performances by the cast of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which was airing at the time.
Oh, wow.
My God.
Man, we are eating animated arcades lunch.
Oh, yeah. Notably, while Lou Albano, Danny Wells, and Jeannie Elias all reprised their respective roles as Mario, Luigi, and Princess Toadstool, John Stocker, the voice of Toad and later Oogtar, fills in as King Koopa for Harvey Atkins.
Oh,
so
no.
All
it's going to sound a little bit different. I am excited to share this with you, gentlemen, because, it's just so of its time. Maybe in a not great way in at least one instance, but generally speaking.
Oh no, is what Mario dropping outdated slurs? I hope not.
I mean, not Mario.
Oh no.
Are we going to have a moment where Princess Peach starts singing a 90s ballad and goes, Mario?
No, not quite.
Milli Vanilli.
So we're going to enjoy this live reading together. So please sit back and we will, pause after each page as per usual.
This is the golden storybook and tape called Super Mario Bros. Trapped in the Perilous Pit. It was written by Jack C. Harris, and the pictures were done by Art and Kim Ellis. Whenever you hear this sound, you'll know that it's time to turn the page. A long, long time ago, sometime last Monday, two apprentice plumbers from Brooklyn, New York, were hard at work. Their names were Mario and Luigi, and everyone called them the Mario Brothers. On this particular day, The brothers were trying to clean a clogged sewer right underneath a deep fortune teller shop. Perhaps some magic leaked down from the shop. Or maybe the Mario brothers turned the wrong pipe. Whatever happened, the Mario brothers suddenly found themselves being washed away through a drain pipe and into the warp zone.
So right off the bat, we're going with the Super Show origin story.
More or less, yeah. I mean, Brooklyn.
I think I do recognize this guy from some of the Disney book on tapes I had as a very young
distinctive
child.
voice.
I'm loving it so far.
I will say I love the art style for this book. It's, it's pre-Super Show where they're clearly kind of basing it on like the original character models from, the game box. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how, they look very, Super Show had its own pretty unique style, but yeah, these look very much like a combo of old Nintendo promos, like on this next page, Mario and Luigi almost look like from the arcade Mario Brothers, which is very cute.
Yeah.
After falling through time and space, they eventually ended up in the magic land of Princess Toadstool's mushroom people. Since they couldn't find a bus back to Brooklyn, they set up their own local plumbing business to keep busy until they could make their way home.
I do notice that, something in this book, the toads are never called toads. They are only referred to as the mushroom people.
Was this... no, because Mario 2 would have been out... I'm thinking about, Toad becoming a singular character.
Yeah, this is 1989, so I have to think that is kind of a case where only Toad was known as Toad, and that they did not call all of the people Toad at this time.
Right.
Princess Toadstool was a super nice person and friendly ruler of the mushroom people.
I love that voice.
One day, way down deep underneath her palace, Mario and Luigi were busy putting plenty of puzzling pipes in their proper places.
This sure is hard work,
All right.
said Luigi.
but I'm always happy to do work for Princess Toadstool.
It's only hard work for plumbers with hard heads,
said Mario.
It just works so well.
I love
it.
Rules! Oh my god!
I'm glad they got Captain Lou to not just do that whole cartoon, but to do these books as well. Come on, man.
I know. I have such a soft spot for the Super Show, even though I completely admit on an objective level it is not a good cartoon. But combined with the live action bits and Danny Wells and Lou Albano, I just think before they established the Charles Martinet of the games, that is what these guys sounded like to me, and I think it fits really well.
I have a certain fondness for the 3 and World versions of the actors, but there's a softness to these guys which is just irreplaceable in a way. I just think that's sweet sounding.
Yeah.
I think it's even a little softer in this book than it is normally in the Super Show.
Yeah, maybe so.
In between, episodes of the Super Show where it was just, what if they were in cowboy times, or what if they did a parody of Robin Hood? I think there were some really funny jokes. I think my favorite one is the flashback to when they first became plumbers and they're discouraged, and Mario's saying something like, I just know that this is what I was born to do. I was born with a plunger in my hand. And Luigi says, I know. Boy, was it hard on Mom. I'm like, that's funny, man. That's funny in this bad 80s cartoon. Oh.
Yeah.
My head may be hard,
Said Luigi.
but at least my stomach's normal. I don't eat disgusting stuff like mushroom and jelly sandwiches. Yuck!
Oh no!
Cried Mario, ignoring his brother and searching through his lunchbox.
I've run out of fresh mushrooms!
See, Nintendo, Mario likes mushrooms.
Like, the running joke in this book is that Mario eats like Michelangelo. Just anything you can put on a sandwich. Fair game.
I had mushrooms and jelly. It'd probably be pretty good.
I'm good.
So this is a thing I've noticed watching older cartoons is Michelangelo is the one that we think of when it comes to shoving disgusting things on food, but that's been going on with Scooby and Shaggy for longer than most of us have known sentience. It's like whatever goofy old thing.
Yeah, but Shaggy's a vegetarian, so he's limited in what he'll put on a sandwich.
Well, what's new, Scooby-Doo? I think they decided to make him vegetarian. Before then, he was guzzling meats with the best of them. Wink, wink.
Well, interesting verbiage to use there.
Yes.
Luigi's picking on Mario, but I mean, he's got a big old grinder right in the back there. I guess he's just.
We mean a sandwich, a big sandwich.
Oh yeah, a hoagie, a sandwich.
Had to clarify.
That. Come on, that was before the gay app.
Yeah.
I know,
said Mario.
I'll bet there's some fresh mushrooms growing further down.
And he went looking for mushrooms, which, as we all know, grow
Mario,
in dark, damp
that's
places.
Very dangerous.
Suddenly, he heard a strange sound. Mario was horrified to see evil King Koopa and his Koopa Troopas invading the castle.
Yeah, so that's just Green Bowser right now.
Yeah.
And it's definitely copied / traced over from some bit of Nintendo clip art.
Yeah, same with those Koopas. Those are very obviously original manual design Koopas.
Yeah, not the I don't know. I kind of love how goofy they look in the Super Show with their big old round heads and furrowed brows, and they all talk like Kermit.
Yeah, that is something that will not last as we continue, but we'll get there when we get there.
Great gobs of purple pasta.
Thought Mario.
King Koopa is up to no good. What can I do?
All of a sudden, Mario looked down at his feet and saw the answer to his question. Magic red mushrooms. Eating mushrooms is very, very dangerous, unless you know which ones are safe to eat. Luckily, Mario knew that these mushrooms were safe.
You see these kids.
He knew that these mushrooms had the power to make anyone change into a giant.
Boy, does it.
Now
That's
I'll
what you
scare
think.
those Koopa Troopas.
He said as he gobbled down a red mushroom.
It's interesting to, hear it framed as turning into a giant compared to now where it's just this is his normal height.
Guys, have you ever thought if Mario ate a mushroom, but it was a mushroom you could buy in the real world that has psychoactive properties? Have you ever thought of that?
No one has ever thought of that.
Never come to my mind.
That just might be interesting. I'm just saying.
Holy shit. Wait, yeah, you're right. They have hallucinogenic
What a
mushrooms in the real
fantastically
world.
novel concept.
2008.
By the way, does Mario eat mushrooms in the cartoon? I'm not sure if I ever see. I know he used the fire flower. Did he ever use a mushroom? I don't remember that ever happening.
I don't think so. There's got to be some joke about mushrooms on pizza.
Well, everything's a bit crisscrossed with the second game in that show anyway, so...
Where mushrooms were not really as featured as the first game.
Out from behind the pipes came a giant Mario yelling,
Fee, fi, fo, fat. You better run or I'll squash you flat.
The frightened Koopa Troopas ran screaming in every direction.
I like the detail on Koopa's torch that is pouring oily smoke.
Yeah.
Koopa, in this case, he just looks scary, and Mario's like, it's a scary looking man. It's not doing anything. I'm going to be the aggressor.
I love the one Troopa that is latched on to Koopa's shell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's protect me, Dad.
But evil King Koopa wasn't fooled as easily as his Koopa Troopas.
That is no giant monster.
He snarled as he
that's
waved
not
his
worse.
hands majestically at the pipes.
It is only one of those stupid Mario brothers who are always getting in the way. My menacing magic can squeeze him down to size. Watch and see.
I keep forgetting he's supposed to be magical, is Bowser in the original manuals. That's why he turned all their toads into blocks and stuff.
Yep. Brown bricks from Mario crap.
Brown bricks.
But
Sorry,
that voice isn't bad. It's fine for this version of Koopa, the book version of Koopa. It's just hard to follow that voice from the cartoon,
Oh yeah, Harvey Atkins, I mean, I know that everybody thinks of Koopa, but I first think of Sam from the Sam and Max cartoon.
Right.
Unknown to either King Koopa or Mario, Luigi was nearby. After picking flowers for the princess, he went searching for his brother Mario.
Oh, no.
He thought,
I knew Mario was taking too long, but I had no idea he was getting into trouble. Wait a minute. Maybe I can help. After all, these aren't ordinary flowers. These are magic fire flowers.
You do it, Luigi. You save your brother.
I believe in you.
I feel like these, especially Super Show, also kind of is the origin of Luigi being a little bit of a scaredy cat compared to Mario. I mean, I just think a lot of that carried forward.
That ended up being oddly prescient in a lot of ways.
I wonder where it came from, the idea. Is it just to give Luigi something because he was just Green Mario up until then? Or is it some interpretation of his Mario 2 version where he's all slippery and slidey? And I don't know.
It might also just have been a case of, maybe we don't really have a really well-established personality for Luigi. We have this idea for this game. Let's, change his personality to match.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like that was a pretty generic cartoon. Like you have a character, you have the hero who's headstrong but can be a little, a little too gung-ho. And then you have the secondary character who's, a bit more nervous and whatnot. And then you have the girl and the sidekick.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make the cowardly character French. Sorry, you were saying, Jake.
It might also play into like the kind of like the old school stereotypical height dynamics thing, and especially like with Mario being the older brother but shorter, and then Luigi being the younger brother but taller. So just making it like, the younger brother who's shorter is actually much braver, and the taller brother is actually scared but still able to do things. It's like a Chihuahua and a Saint Bernard.
out from behind the pipes, Luigi charged at the Koopa Troopas, furiously firing a fire flower.
This didn't go the way I expected.
Cried the frightened Koopa Troopas.
The fire from the fire flower will fry our flesh!
I love the alliteration.
For those not reading, he's using a flame, using it like a flamethrower. By the way, children,
Yes.
Jeez, yes, kids, all you children listening to this podcast, listeners, yes, he is roasting them alive, not in the way you would expect.
The fire from the fire flower will fry our flesh. Like
Good line.
that kind of goes hard.
Yeah.
Now all you need is a quip from Mario. It's like, now we'll have turtle soup.
I really need an ISO of Luigi's background scream there while the narrator's going.
And Sandy Wells had some pretty great, as Luigi's.
Hurry!
Called Mario.
The Koopa Troopers won't remain startled for long, and we have to warn the princess.
Luigi getting Mario untangled out of this living mass of pipes.
Big old adjustable wrench.
Never leave home without it.
Racing through the passageways beneath the castle, Mario and Luigi tried to escape the Koopa Troopas, but the villains chased them right into a hidden trapdoor.
Yo! That was quite a step!
Yelled Luigi as he fell.
That was no step, you bumbler!
Said Mario.
We've fallen into a trap. How are we going to warn the princess now?
I don't know about you guys. That trapdoor does not seem particularly hidden.
unless the top of it's just like really well painted to fit with like the shadows and contours.
Like I'm just saying, who has a trapdoor open outwards?
Seems like you guys just fell into an open bowl.
Yeah.
While one squadron of Koopa Troopas captured the Mario Brothers, a second squadron continued up through the castle pipes to Princess Toadstool's throne room.
I heard that little trill on the
The
R.
princess as the Koopa Troopas grabbed her and her guards.
Oh, goodness gracious!
Cried the princess as the Koopa Troopas carried her off.
Just the crowd sounds of it's a female.
Oh no. They do kind of sound like Ferengi. Oh no.
I like how the Troopas are so small that it takes like 7 of them to carry Peach.
Yeah.
Just actual turtles.
They look like they're guarding the Toads in like a basketball game down there.
Toady Bryant.
Poor Koopa here just basically changes with every illustration.
Yeah, a little bit.
I do not think his arms are functional in this panel here.
He's got T-Rex arms.
I was just thinking that. The malleable King Koopa.
Deep down in the dark, damp, perilous pit, the helpless Mario brothers heard the princess's cries.
What can we do?
Wailed Luigi.
My fire flower can't burn us out of here.
So true.
Cried Mario.
And my magic red mushrooms can't help. It's even too deep for a giant to climb out.
We've lost all hope. Just Mario Brothers.
Just laughing. The Princess Peach screams in the back. I'm like, yeah.
Let us tear our clothes and rend our teeth, Luigi, for we have failed.
Captain Lou really like selling it with the, agony of despair on Mario in those lines.
I mean, he's a former wrestler, he knows how to sell.
Yes.
That's true.
That's funny,
said Luigi.
The princess's screams seem to be getting louder.
There's nothing funny about that,
said Mario.
King Koopa is throwing her down here with us.
Oh, goodness gracious,
said the princess as she landed on the floor of the pit with a hard bump.
King Koopa is closing the door. We're going to run out of air.
What?
That, I was gonna say that's not a concern I would have thought of at first. It's like
quite a conclusion to jump
we'll
to.
be trapped down here, maybe starve or whatever. But no, like the oxygen. It doesn't seem like oxygen would have been a concern normally.
Well, not at this point of Mario's life. He was swimming in the water without a care of oxygen in the world.
Exactly, yeah.
That's true.
No, but this is starting to get rather morbid, actually.
Oh no, I'm trapped down here with 2 handsome men.
Oh no!
cried Luigi.
King Koopa will loot the castle while we're held helpless down here. Even with our magic objects, we can't seem to stop him.
But you can!
cried Princess Toadstool as she noticed the flower and the mushrooms.
All you have to do is work together.
What?
I can't work with him, Princess. You see what he put on his sandwiches?
He's sick. I can't stand the sight of him.
Together. That's it.
cried Mario. He ate his last magic red mushroom. In an instant, he began to grow.
This is a very silly image of Big Mario.
Also, Luigi is a bit... Luigi looks especially squat right now.
I know. He's scrungling down.
Luigi, I turned 18. Now I'm not little Mario anymore.
Held high by the giant Mario, Luigi carefully aimed the last fire flower at the wooden trapdoor.
It's working!
He cried.
I couldn't have reached it without your help.
And I couldn't have opened it without yours,
said Mario graciously.
Sure, why not?
Light it the fuck up, Luigi!
The roof is on fire. We don't need no water.
They are not using these fire flowers as intended, but close enough.
Boom! The fire flower burst open the wooden trapdoor of the perilous pit. Out scrambled Luigi. Before King Koopa or any of the Koopa Troopas realized what had happened, Luigi grabbed his wrench and opened the biggest water pipe he could find.
Bye-bye,
he said as King Koopa and the Koopa Troopas were washed away.
So long, Gay Bowser.
Giant Mario reenacting the first Fantastic Four cover down there.
I mean, I didn't think about it until now, but Koopa and his Troopas are being sprayed with like raw sewer water. That's probably not great.
Hey,
purposes of
it
this
takes
book,
a
it
lot
looks
of work
perfectly
to
blue.
keep the kingdom going.
I'm just saying they're probably going to have to deal with some infections. Best not to think about it too hard.
That night, a huge victory party was held in the throne room in honor of the heroic Mario Brothers.
What's the matter, Mario?
Asked Princess Toadstool.
Why do you look upset after your great victory?
I ate the last mushroom to get us out of that pit. Now I have none for my mushroom and jelly sandwiches. You know what?
Asked Luigi, laughing.
I'd face 100 other dark and perilous pits, but I'd hate to see what's down in the pit of Mario's stomach.
Be quiet
Said Mario.
and get me the pickles for the top of my Italian ice.
Gross.
I'd try it. Hey, mushrooms with jelly is like one of the most common items in Paper Mario. So there you go.
That's true.
Oh, that's
Super
true,
Show
that's-
once
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Predicting the future and justified.
They're mushrooms with honey. I think that's, a little bit different. But
Well,
functionally
honey
The
the
jam
same.
and jelly,
No,
jam
there's
and
jelly
jelly and
shrooms.
the shrooms.
Oh,
you can
that's
slam them
true.
together to make
50 HP and FP.
But I think in most likelihood Mario might be pregnant though.
Yeah, that would make more sense here. That was adorable. Holy
That
shit.
was great. the mix of like the narrator's voice and then the music in the background just made me think, oh, it's Saturday morning. It's time for cartoons.
I love that it is, the just close enough version of the Mario theme in the background there.
Oh, yeah. The sound effects, too. Like
The Lego Dimensions version, if you will.
It really is just some dude poodling around on a keyboard, but I'm all about that in my old kids media.
And his voice is very calm and here, but the narrator, I can hear deep down waiting to say, meanwhile at the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, his voice makes me like think about and want to go back and play Kirby's Epic Yarn because I love the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the narrator in that
very
one, too.
similar style.
I mean, I certainly found that recording delightful, but several other folks have highly recommended a live convention reading by another actor, Charles something or other. I don't know, his voice doesn't really scream Mario to me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this sure is hard work, said Luigi, but I'm always happy to do work for Princess Toadstool. Ah, it's only hard work for plumbers with hard heads, said Mario.
I'll make sure to put that one in the show notes.
Charles
I thought you were-
Windsor of the royal family. No, I'm kidding.
Not quite.
Charles Barkley.
Super Mario Brothers, shut up and jam. Now, our next book was released in 1990 to coincide with the release of Super Mario Brothers 3 in North America.
Oh, my God.
This one, however, did not receive an accompanying cassette, so we will do our best to narrate it ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, these pages are not nearly as well preserved as our first work, so to compensate, I've done my best to gather images from a YouTube video and retranscribe the text myself so that I and my fellow readers here are able to properly narrate it for you.
Luke, you are spoiling us today.
Oh, my goodness.
I make an effort. All right, so Super Mario Brothers 3, The Secret Bridge, written by Jack C. Harris, illustrated by Art and Kim Ellis.
Once upon a time, long, long ago, about last Thursday, in a land beyond the warp zone, the mushroom people marched merrily along with those Brooklyn plumbers, the Mario Brothers. Mario and Luigi were guiding Princess Toadstool and her people back to her castle after many days of collecting gold coins the evil King Koopa had stolen from them.
So right away, this seems like it's trying to establish continuity with the previous book because they were talking about how Koopa was going to steal all their gold.
Yeah.
And noticeable difference in the visual style. This is like much closer to kind of a blend between the Mario 2 style and like the Super Show style, which will become even more evident as it goes on.
Interesting considering it's the same artist.
Yeah.
Still blonde princess.
I like how her eyes are probably like 5 cubic feet apart.
She is zooted out of her mind right now.
As they marched along, the mushroom people happily sang a song. We found our gold that mean old Koopa stole. Now we're headed for home. We've got our gold that mean old Koopa stole. And no further shall we roam. There was some sort of attempted rhythm there.
Love that jingle.
But yes, there they are with their money. Their hoarded wealth.
Jack, you're a fine author, but Tolkien, you are not.
Elsewhere in the Magic Land, the really nasty King Koopa and his Koopa Troopas made a disturbing discovery. Someone had taken their stolen treasure from its hiding place in a dungeon wall.
I bet it was those pesky Mario brothers,
roared King Koopa.
So now Koopa being very clearly modeled after the Super Show.
Yep.
Yes, but these Koopa Troopas looking very much like, actual Koopa Troopas.
At the time.
Yellow and
They're yellow.
green shells. They are yellow.
After marching many miles hauling heavy gold, the mushroom people decide to rest while Luigi picked flowers. "This is no time to pick pretty petals," scolded Mario. "But these are fire flowers," said Luigi. "They'll keep Koopa Troopas from stealing back the gold." We didn't really mention it the last time, but, very different design on these fire flowers.
Yeah.
It's not like the those original NES games didn't have a different design every game, so I guess it's forgivable, but these just straight up look like giant like pansies.
Yeah. And the only giant pansies allowed in this book are the Koopa Troopas.
Hey! You're just wasting time, said Mario. There are no Koopa Troopas. But before he could finish his sentence, the creepy King Koopa and his Troopas did attack. Quick, said Mario. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up, thinking of the different voices. Quick, said Mario to the princess. Get everyone down a sewer pipe while Luigi and I fight off the Troopas with these fire flowers I was clever enough to collect. Oh, Mario, you scamp.
It won't be the last time either.
Oh man, that Koopa in the top right corner is just getting his soul obliterated by this fire flower. Lord in heaven.
Yeah, no, they are using these fire flowers like they are bazookas.
Yeah.
Luigi, remember the time we were in World War II?
It ain't a super scope, but it'll do.
Lit those krauts up like Christmas.
It's funny because we're Italian. Anyway.
Uh-oh. Oops. Let's just say we change sides.
We call that an oops-a-troopa.
We don't talk about Mushroomolini.
Oh my god. Oh no. After fighting off the Koopa Troopers, the Mario Brothers scrambled lickety-split into the sewer pipe with the princess and the mushroom people. That was a hell of a sentence read there, Valero. Down, 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 they tumbled and rumbled.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more rhyming in this book as it goes on.
Oh, that's right. I did not pick up on there being any. Oh, except for that thing I just said. Fair enough.
Yes.
I thought the whole sentence was in rhyme. I was like, wait, was I supposed to read that a certain way? No, just that last bit. Tumbling and rumbling.
Falling through the time portal from Turtles in Time.
Yeah. Or the warp gate in Star Fox 64.
They fell out of the pipe into a deep, dark, damp dungeon. In front of them was a bridge that seemed to be the only way out of the dungeon pit.
Princess with her royal handkerchief. I assume dabbing the poo-poo off from the sewer pipe.
Exactly.
I mean, I know the pipes in Mario. It's like, yeah, what's the most common pipe? It's sewer pipes, but I just, never think of, are the toads pooping down there? I don't know. What do they even
Do toads poop? That's the real question.
I don't think so.
I feel like they should, because it would be funny.
like from one of those Shigeru Asks videos, just like, do toads poop? And he just points to himself and smiles.
Wait a minute, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Oh boy, I had too many burritos last night. Oopa-doopa.
Falero, how'd you get an advanced copy of the script for the Mario Galaxy movie?
Oh, God.
Please don't talk about King Koopa and his Poopa Troopas.
Oh.
Princess Peach, I'm fart maxing.
This was just a Robot Chicken sketch from 15 years ago.
It really is, but we... Come on. And that's why it's going to be in the next Mario movie. Anyway, moving on.
Heyo.
Great gods of peppermint pepperoni pizza, gasped Mario.
Ew.
King Koopa and his Koopa Troopas must have taken a secret shortcut. They're already guarding the bridge.
Oh, that one Troopa's got his hand on some kind of lever.
I like that one that's just imitating Koopa. Like, this is how real leadership works.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Exactly.
I figure into this situation equally. Just as
Yeah,
important.
there's the Koopa Troopa voice. Also, that's Tenchi.
Oh, yeah. Ah, Mario.
Goodness gracious, gasped the princess. Are they going to attack again? They fear our fiery fire flowers, said Luigi, but we only have one left. Shh, said Mario. Shh, said Mario. Don't tell them that. As long as they think we have fire flowers, they won't attack.
Mario teaching the children the concept of deterrence.
I was just thinking,
Oh my god. War has changed, Luigi.
They call it mutually assured destruction.
Nobody's ever gonna really, for real, see the ending of Metal Gear Solid 5. It's just gonna be a glitch.
Oh, yeah.
A weapon to surpass fire flowers.
But what can we do now? Cried the princess. As long as King Koopa and his Koopa Troopers guard that bridge, we can't cross. We'll be trapped in this deep, dark, and damp dungeon. It's time, said Mario, to plan a path past the pit, princess. Jesus Christ, that is a sentence.
good job on that one.
I feel like they did alliteration a lot in the 3 in Mario World cartoon.
Yeah, probably.
For a long time, the Mario brothers whispered together, and King Koopa wondered what they were planning.
There's an easy way to cross my bridge, he hollered. You just have to pay a tiny toll for all your gold. Ha ha ha!
And I love this illustration of Koopa, just
A mighty
really
bellow.
leaning into it.
And that little Koopa Trooper still holding the lever, really contributing.
I just need to be patient. My time will come.
Am I doing good, boss?
I have one job, and I'm not going to mess up.
That, children, is what we call foreshadowing. But instead of giving up their gold, the mushroom people began gathering pieces of rusty pipe. The Mario brothers pulled out their plumbing tools and began connecting the pieces of pipe together.
Good job, little toads.
They are surprisingly strong. Those pipes look pretty sturdy.
King Koopa watched them for an hour as they piled pipe upon pipe and made a rusty pipe tower. He laughed and asked, "Why don't you use the power of your flower instead of building a rusty tower?"
See what I was saying about the rhyming?
They dragged it out for an hour just for the sake of making it rhyme. So, and I just imagine King Koopa's just standing there watching them, like, where are they going with this?
Hey, Mario, you ever gotten a rusty tower from the toads?
But I went to the clinic and they got that fixed up.
Heyo.
And then Rosalina from on high cast down the tower and spread them out, making them speak in different languages.
The mushroom people, the princess, and the Mario brothers ignored King Koopa's teasing. They worked harder and harder. Pass me a piece of... Oh, no, I'm doing Lou Albano now. Pass me that piece of pipe, please, princess. He's got to sound mean, apparently, when he's doing that voice. This is stone, Luigi, said Mario as he stood atop the tower, while it grew taller and taller. Luckily, this pipe is light, smiled the princess.
Okay, well, I guess that answers my question.
It's fine.
We finally finished our rusty pipe tower,
said Mario at long last.
So the way they phrased it, it made it sound like Mario made them wait before he finally said that. It's just like, they're just sat there.
You've wasted your time, you silly clown, shouted Koopa with a laugh. You still can't get across. Now you can't even get down.
I had these delightful illustrations of these Koopa, these Troopas
Again, that one
laughing.
Koopa just always imitating the king.
Oh, yeah, they did that on purpose, didn't they? That's cute. I like it.
So after Luke's last read, I'm realizing now that this is a battle between two guys who talk like this. I'm Mario. I'm Koopa.
I'm gonna get those pesky plumbers.
I'm Princess Peach.
Everyone sounds like that in this show.
I know, who was the actor that played Koopa again?
Harvey Atkin.
Harvey Atkin. I mean, just one of those incomparable voices.
For sure.
Like, when I try and do it, I slip into like the fake Brooklyn, but no, he just was able to deliver that chewing glass voice for King Koopa. Like, just what a legendary performance. I love it. You're very wrong, King Koopa, Luigi said, chuckling. It's now time for the power of my last fire flower as I aim it at the base of our rusty pipe tower.
That was good.
The work the base.
Luigi looking like he's about to use Snake's down smash with that fire flower.
Oh, yeah.
Just aiming the RPG at the ground like,
he's holding it like a rifle.
Yeah.
Luigi fired his fire flower at the base of the tower. Slowly at first, the tower started to slip. Mario, get a good grip, cried the princess. We wouldn't want you to stumble, slip, fall, or trip.
He looks like the kid riding the tube slide backwards.
AKA the bravest child on the playground.
It worked, cried Luigi. My fire flower power blasted the rusty pipe tower and knocked it right over the pit. It's a perfect fit. Koopa cried.
Their rusty pipe tower has fallen across my canyon. That pesky Mario was on the other side without paying any toll of gold.
That's right. Mario and Luigi have defeated capitalism.
Yay!
The heroes we deserve.
Indirect violence.
Quick! Ordered Koopa to his Koopa Troopas. Jump onto the rusty pipe bridge so no one else can cross without paying my toll of gold.
It's very round Koopa all of a sudden.
Yeah. I realize that my Koopa impression is slowly turning into Grunkle Stan.
Hey, whatever works. That's pretty close.
He also would be mad about not being paid.
But every time it says King Koopa and his Koopa Troopas, I want to say it to the Koopa and his Troopas were up to misbehaving.
Yeah.
They kidnapped the Princess Mushroom Land needs saving.
But when King Koopa and his Koopa Troopas landed on the rusty pipes, they got the shock of their lives. Instead of running over the pipe, the mushroom people, Luigi, and the princess ran through the pipe. Welcome to the other side, cried Mario.
I love Adele.
Mario is the ferryman at the River Styx.
Instead of 2 coins, I'll take 2 big slices of salami.
2 entire pepperoni pizzas.
I'll take you 2 coins, but if you can bring me 100, I'll bring you back to life.
Hey.
Quick as he could, Mario pulled the switch on Koopa's bridge, and it magically disappeared, like in the games. All of a sudden, everyone heard a really loud creaking and groaning sound. Oh no! Cried Koopa. This rusty pipe bridge is shaking, quaking, and breaking! And down, 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 the king and his troopers tumbled and rumbled. Tumbling and rumbling again.
I mean, it's their fault for, walking across any bridge without a guardrail.
That night, safely back at the castle, everyone celebrated. As Mario ate a slice of peppermint pepperoni pizza, he said,
I used to think Koopa was just low down before, but now he's deep down too.
Everyone laughed as the mushroom people sang another song. Koopa tried to take our gold, but he fell down, we were told. We won't see him or hear him shout. It'll take a long, long time for him to climb on out the air.
Hooray!
Love that jingle.
Yeah, Mario lost me on this one. Peppermint on pizza would not be good.
Gross.
Peppermint and pepperoni. Like, if it was just one or the other, I could maybe go along with it, but...
Yeah,
No,
it's
peppermint and cheese, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but peppermint and cheese is bad enough. Peppermint cheese and pepperoni all together. That's just not a great mouth texture.
Just thinking of that, this is the kind of thing that would be in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show, though.
I'm telling you.
There were so many that Michelangelo did, like...
And here the Toads aren't eating the pizza, so I don't think they even need to eat. Who's filling up them sewers with all the poops? Is it the princess? She taking massive dumps.
No, look at Peach. Look at the princess. She is like staring at Mario like, how can you
I know
eat this?
she's still coming down off of whatever they took before the book started.
Yeah. Eating mushrooms can be very, very dangerous.
Did they need plumbing before the Mario Brothers showed up by the implication here?
Mario, where are we supposed to shoot?
Don't worry, Luigi. We're explicitly qualified for this. Oh, that's right.
So yeah, that was a book.
Yay.
Those were adorable. I had no idea those existed before today.
So we are not quite done yet. We sure are not. So there was a third book, Super Mario Brothers 3 Happy Birthday Princess Toadstool, but the only available recording was so low quality that I couldn't actually do anything with it. So we will not be able to share it with you this time. But for context, the story is about Mario and Luigi going to Princess Toadstool's birthday party, both of whom want to give Peach a magic star as a gift. So they decide to have a race to see who can find one first. And Mario goes on a whole long adventure searching for one, battling enemies, falling into traps, and generally having an entirely difficult go of it. And moments before he can grab the star, it slips from his grasp and into the pocket of Luigi, who took a shortcut. Mario is, of course, bummed, but Luigi offers to let them both give Toadstool the star, which she, of course, is very happy with, though Mario does try to take all the credit again. So, yeah, unfortunately, I could not find any images of those pages in good enough quality, but I don't want to leave things off on a dour note like that of not being able to read, so we do have one final work to explore by the same writer-artist combo, but for this one, we're pivoting away from plumbers and turtles to a different Nintendo franchise. Here we have The Legend of Zelda, Molblin's Magic Spear, released in February 1990. And fortunately for us, this one was lucky enough to also receive a book on tape reading, with William Woodson once again returning to narrate, while the cast of the Legend of Zelda cartoon similarly provides voices throughout, including Jonathan Potts returning as Link and Len Carlson playing everyone else, including reprising Ganon.
Oh, man. Beautiful. I love the stupid show, man. It was part and parcel with the Super Show. They would show up this cartoon on with the live action segments of the Mario and Luigi. So yeah,
I know. Lou Albano come in and said, "Now let's check out what's happening with the Legend of Zelda."
Well, prepare for a blast of nostalgia, then, my friends, as we read The Legend of Zelda: Molblin's Magic Spear.
This is the golden storybook and tape called The Legend of Zelda, Molblin's Magic Spear.
I love the music.
It was written by Jack C. Harris, and the pictures were done by Art and Kim Ellis. Whenever you hear this sound, you'll know that it's time to turn the page. Once upon a time, the world was a place of magic and monsters.
I love it.
The land of Hyrule was ruled by Princess Zelda, who used the magic of her Triforce triangles to help her people. One terrible day, the evil Ganon attacked the land of Hyrule and tried to force Zelda to give him the Triforce. But Zelda fooled him and gave the Triforce triangles to her trusted nursemaid Impa, who escaped with him.
I'm enraptured.
So again, very close to the original manual story, and also, the same, just close enough rendition of the main theme.
It does. It's almost conceivably it. It's enough to you feel like, oh, you could hear this in a Zelda show.
Yeah.
If it was just like, oh, you'd think it was like a slightly different refrain of the song. Yeah, it's good.
He's viewed from behind here, but that is very clearly cartoon Ganon design.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Zelda looking more manual, but, And Impa, I think that is also like very closely based on an image of her from that manual. But still, like I think it's a good blend of styles.
After being trapped by Ganon's henchmen, Impa was saved by the brave little warrior, Link. She told him the legend of Zelda and the Triforce, and asked him to rescue the princess, who had been imprisoned on Death Mountain by Ganon. Since he was brave and true, Link promised to save Zelda. This is one of Link's amazing adventures as he traveled across the land of Hyrule on his way to save Princess Zelda.
Is this some kind of Legend of Zelda? Oh, man. Oh, he's actually going on adventures, though. That's kind of not really what the show was about, now I think about it. So, yeah, this is very much sort of that middle ground between the two.
Yeah, this is very clearly supposed to be like, an encounter that Link might have in the middle of the game, in theory.
That's cool. That's kind of a cool setup.
Yeah. Like, the way they set it up, it seems like, they could have done more books like this where, each of these is something else that happened on his way to save Princess Zelda. But as far as I know, this is the only one of these that they released.
For a long, long time, Link journeyed through Hyrule. He battled many strange monsters and bought many magic objects to help him in his quest. As he crossed a small lake on a tiny wooden raft, Link counted the objects he carried.
I have my sword, a bag of rubies,
He thought,
and one small bottle of fresh water. I think I'll need more magic in order to rescue the princess.
There is something beautiful about hearing that voice coming out of Link, even if it is, incredibly cheesy.
A surprisingly subdued performance from that same voice.
We're hearing this Link talking about, like, going on an adventure and stuff and being responsible, not being like, whoa, smoochy times!
Excuse me, princess.
What was the little fairy's name in the cartoon?
Sprite.
Wasn't she always trying to get that Link dick? I can't remember.
Yes, I believe that was also Tabitha St. Germain doing the voice.
Oh man, the connection.
But yeah, like I kind of like the delivery of this, like, removed from 80s cartoon, horn dog tropes. I think it's a pretty good fit.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say that after, and I have not read the whole vast series, it's on my list, especially to finish Twilight Princess. But after like the official Zelda manga adaptions and even some of the games where, like, especially Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where it's literally stated that Link does talk to people, he's just subdued. I'm kind of over Link being completely mute. Yeah. Like, look, man, that live action movie is going to come out. Link is going to talk. It just needs to be done in a very specific way. So even in this little book, like Link talking to himself, I'm like, yeah, this Link talks to himself. It's fine.
Yeah. Link tied up his raft and was ready to hike through the thick, dark, and dangerous woods. All of a sudden, he had an odd sensation.
It feels like someone is watching me,
he thought.
I got no privacy.
And this one is an elaborate soundtrack.
I know, yeah. It's really good.
Very quietly, Link crept around the rocks. There, still staring at the spot where Link had been, was a strange creature who looked like a little old man. Link tiptoed closer without making a sound.
I am really loving these character designs.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this little old man kind of looks like if Dungeon Master from the Dungeons & Dragons cartoon let himself go.
I was about to say, either looks like a cross between Bilbo from the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings and the Harpy monster from The Last Unicorn.
It just makes me think of the Queen as an old hag from the Snow White movie.
A little bit.
I bet he has a funny voice.
But just as Link was about to confront the spying little man, the ground opened up beneath him.
Yow!
Cried Link. He dropped into the earth as he heard the little creature laugh out loud.
You're right. I knew it.
That's a good place to pause.
That's a funny voice.
Yeah, I believe that is Len Carlson Ganon doing the old man's voice as well.
Nice.
I know that voice for Ganon was also pretty appropriate and iconic.
We will get there soon enough.
Luckily for Link, he didn't fall far. He found himself in a strange cave filled with everything from junk to treasure. The odd creature came down a secret staircase. He greeted Link by saying,
"Welcome to my store, customer."
I forced you to be here.
So yeah, this old man is one of the shopkeepers from the game. I'm seeing most of the usual items in there. You know, we've obviously got bombs, bow, crossbow. That's new. The head of what I'm assuming is a minotaur, like mounted on the wall.
At first, Link was very angry at having been tricked by the funny little man. But the creature soon explained why he had done it.
"I am a humble merchant,"
he said,
"and my trap is the only way I can get customers into my out-of-the-way shop."
Link thought the little man was funny and began to look around the strange shop. He soon selected a round black bomb and a beautiful shield to buy with his rubies.
Love it, the little
in the background, yeah.
Just really leaning into it.
Out of the way shop, that seems like a you problem, sir.
Yeah.
Could try a sign.
Something about the back, like by pure coincidence, the background music in this page sounds very, very close to the like shop music from, or like the house music from Ocarina of Time, you know? And this obviously preceded it by many years, so that's kind of funny.
And this little creature guy, again, pure coincidence, but kind of sounds like the monster-loving brothers from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Just funny little ugly guys.
Yeah. Your shield is magic.
Explained the merchant after exchanging it for Link's rubies.
I will tell you its secret for a drink of your fresh water. You see, my lake is polluted.
Although it was the last of his water, Link felt sorry for the little merchant and let him drink. Then the merchant said,
"For this swallow of water, I'll tell you this. Your shield will swallow a hit to a miss."
That's generally what shields do.
little accidental Tom Kenny vibes here, actually, now I hear the guy.
It does kind of.
A smidge.
And if you go and pick up this gun, I assure you, you shall have a lot of fun.
Link said goodbye to the strange merchant, trying to figure out the meaning of his weird rhyme. Many days later, Link was entering a small stony canyon when suddenly a huge creature jumped out from behind a rock.
"Stop!"
roared the creature.
"No one can walk through Molblin's land."
Molblin looks pretty good, actually. Like, I'm dead on from, like, those early... all these other little demons.
Yeah, right.
What are we... This one just... I am pointing.
I thought it was like a fox of some sort pointing out, but he's got human hands.
Yeah, exactly.
It's freaking me out, and then I'm seeing the other one.
I was going to say, is he the same as that one on the far right that kind of looks like an armadillo?
Yeah, with flesh hands coming out. Sonic the Hedgehog's arms.
I mean, you brought it up before, but these little creatures do all look like they would fit in you know, like the Ralph Bakshi.
I don't even, in the top left, these little, like, Land Before Time direct-to-DVD rejects.
It's got a style to it, I'll say that.
We're all your sleep paralysis demons, depending on what you ate that night.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't that the truth?
Molblin?
Thought Link as the creature's spear hit solid rock just above Link's head.
I've heard of him. He's one of Ganon's followers.
Yep, sure is.
Mildly distracted by Link's hand here, unfortunately.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
Is this AI?
I mean, that's the right amount of fingers, but that's
But it doesn't look like it, right?
I was going to say, it would look fine if not for, like, it's the ring finger in particular that is kind of screwing up the perspective, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's covering up the point where, the bend of the thumb would be, and it just looks really weird.
Far, far away in terrible Death Mountain, Ganon himself was watching Link through his crystal ball.
So,
He growled,
that nuisance Link is still coming closer.
No matter.
Molblin will destroy him with his magic spear.
The captive Zelda watched too, afraid for the brave warrior Link.
I'm telling you, man, the late, great Len Carlson, nobody does it better when it comes to Ganon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Be so easy to just say, "Oh, it's a Skeletor." But no, it's got its own sauce, and it fits this pig man.
It's very distinct, especially that's doing the same thing as in the show where he's doing the high-pitched gravity voice and then the slow growl before returning to normal.
I know, that got me.
Always love that voice.
Especially back then, like when you just knew Ganon as the evil pig man. Like, yeah, of course that's what he needs to sound like, regardless of language.
He was just a pig wizard.
Yeah.
And yes, This is just the design from the show as well. Which is funny because, the Zelda, that is not the Zelda from the show in the background.
Yeah, that is an interpretation of manual Zelda.
Kind of boring.
Kind of boring in comparison to Ganon over here.
Yeah.
I'm Princess Zoe.
Yeah, it can't quite live up to the original Whizpig over here.
It's amazing.
Link thought as he dodged Moblin's spear.
The spear vanishes, and another spear appears magically in his hand every time he throws one. He'll never run out.
That's an interesting interpretation of the, infinite, arrows or spears or whatever from the game.
Right.
Just then, as another spear appeared in Moblin's hand, the creature walked right into a tree.
Aha!
Thought Link.
That must be why Ganon gave Molblin a magic spear. The creature has poor eyesight. He'd never be able to find a normal spear once he threw it. That gives me an idea.
I love all the work that they're putting into like explaining these little game mechanics of like infinite spears. Oh, Link can just walk out of the way. It's like, no, it's magic, and he has really bad eyesight.
Well, yeah, and I like again this very subdued performance from that, because in the cartoon he'd be like, "Oh, I get it. This Molblin can't see his own hand in front of his face." It's like, oh no, this Link is he's strategizing.
It is really weird hearing, that actor give this performance compared to that show. I don't hate it.
No, it's good. I like it.
It makes me just think of our discussions from the Sonic games of just like, hey, it comes down to direction.
Hiding behind some rocks, Link worked quickly.
If I can make a dummy from these leaves, sticks, and my bomb, maybe I can fool Molblin into grabbing it instead of me.
Nearby, Link could hear Molblin getting closer.
I'll get you and swallow you up,
he snarled.
Oh boy, I see where this is headed.
Oh no.
A little bit.
Honestly, this is making me think of like, hey, if they need a new game mechanic idea for the next like mainline Zelda game, bring in more stealth gameplay and have Link do stuff like this.
Shadow clones.
I feel like the bomb needs to have like the Ziki Boogie Duke face on it.
Hearing Molblin talk about swallowing him up made Link remember the merchant's funny rhyme. Suddenly, he realized its secret meaning. His new shield was magic, and Molblin had been missing him on purpose. Jumping up onto a big rock, Link let the next spear hit his shield. There was a blinding flash of light and a crack of thunder.
I was right!
Link said, laughing as he jumped down off the rock and ran past his dummy.
My magic shield swallowed Moblin's spear. A new spear did not appear in his hand. He'll have to find me on his own now.
I'm not sure that's how it works in the game, but makes sense.
Running as fast as he could, Link hid behind some rocks. Molblin chased after him, roaring angrily. As soon as Moblin's weak eyes spied Link's dummy, he thought he'd captured the brave little warrior.
Now I have you.
He roared as he grabbed the dummy's head.
But wait! This is no head! This is a bomb!
He cried.
I love that delivery.
So no head.
Yeah.
Kaboom! There was a terrific explosion, and Molblin was blown sky high. Since the big creature no longer blocked his path, Link raced safely through the canyon. It would be 3 days before Molblin found his way back. By then, Link would be far, far away.
Good thinking, Link.
And I like how, they have to make it work for little children. So it's like, oh no, he didn't die from the explosion. He just got blasted off again.
Yeah. To the other side of the mountain. And he spent days finding his way back with his blind eyes.
Good thing there's a lot of hamburgers and tacos on the road here.
Sometime later, all of Death Mountain shook with Ganon's angry roar.
Can a little creep like Link keep coming? It's most annoying. But no matter. There are many more dangers in front of him. Someone or something will destroy Link long before he reaches the underground labyrinths.
Zelda had seen Link's bravery and cunning. She knew that someday soon, Link would come to her rescue. The future of her land depended on it.
Was that the end of the book?
Yes.
Stay tuned for the next adventure that they never wrote.
Again, like Len Carlson as Ganon, nobody does it better.
That was amazing.
Funny though, Zelda is the mute one in this.
Yeah, she didn't have a single line.
Nope.
Man, I loved all those. Again, had no idea these existed, let alone the official recordings of them.
They are
before today.
They are a delight, and I do know that last Zelda book, somebody actually turned it into a readable thing as a homebrew DSiWare app.
Oh, cool!
Oh, that's adorable.
I think these are super charming for their time, and I'm glad that they are at least mostly available. Trapped in the Perilous Pit and Molblin's Magic Spear in particular, because anytime I can hear audio I've never heard before of that cast in those roles is just that there's something special about it.
Yeah, they just don't do stuff like that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, not to date the podcast, but I guess Sonic does with official podcasts read by the Gamecast, but that's why that's so delightful, is that it's such a rarity.
And I feel like even if besides Sonic, even if more companies did do stuff like this, we're at a point now in video game pop culture phenomena of trying to keep everything as synergistic as possible. So he's got this character's got to sound the same in every single iteration of media. And that's such a cool thing that we have these old audio tapes where we have the characters still sounding like they did in the show, but being able to give different performances. And especially for the case of the Zelda book, Link giving a more serious, thoughtful, cunning performance.
Yeah. A little more down to earth.
Oh man, it's kind of a shame we didn't get the audio versions for the Sonic books actually, because that would have been fun. I mean, yeah, granted, it would have just sounded like the pilot episode of Sat AM more than anything with those, even if they got the same cast. But it would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that this is super charming, and, you know, in an era where I wouldn't say we don't get video game cartoons anymore, but just they're very different. It's like you don't see a lot of this style of storybook. I feel like there's not as many, you know, little like kids books of this specific style, where the ones we get are much more kind of sanitized and, you know, very basic compared to stuff like this, which, you know, might also just be a result of companies wanting to have more oversight over this sort of thing. But, you know, for the time, I think that these are a great, you know, companion piece to the cartoons of those era. And if you have any nostalgia for those, these are a great thing to seek out.
I definitely had a few of the Disney like Golden Book and audio tape companions when I was a kid. So just listening to these today really like hit me in the nostalgia in a way that I wasn't expecting. So that was fantastic. I loved it.
But that will pretty much conclude our book club for today. Thank you all so much for joining us. As always, you can follow us on the various socials at Sonic F Series, and myself in particular at Cyberlink420.
You can find me on Blue Sky at jeremybaker.actor and around the rest of the internet as Game Buddy, sometimes with a 123.
And you can find me all across the internet and the good social medias, or the less bad ones, at Valero. That's Faulero.
Love that jingle. You can find me on the socials as Rock the Jake, and you can find me on twitch.tv as Mr. Rock the Jake.
Special thanks, as always, go out to Amy Waters for the use of our theme song. You can find more of her work on YouTube and Bandcamp. And if it's a Bandcamp Friday, please show Amy some love. And as always, make sure to rate, comment, share the show around. You know, help us to really get more out there, because there's a lot of beloved children's literature that we would love to get to at some point. But next time, we will be jumping forward to 2021 to read the Super Mario Little Golden Book from that year, which is definitely a book with an actual narrative and not just random pictures and introductory level facts about the main characters of the Mario series meant for 3-year-olds.
Oh,
really, for real. Like, yeah, I'm not just fibbing. It's totally like that.
I've seen it. Support your local library too.
Yes.
They probably got cool stuff like video games in a 3D printer. Yes. Support your local library. For the love of God.
Please.
Don't let the bastards get you down.
Yes.
Now more than ever, reading is important.
Yes.
Extremely valuable.
And I want to give a quick shout out to Luke for putting this episode together, just because, like, for real, like, life be lifing, and this was just a really cozy, good episode to all just hang out and do together. So thank you, Luke, sincerely.
Mm-hmm.
You flatter me. But until next time, I'm Cyberlink.
I'm Game Buddy.
I'm Valero.
I'm Rock the Jake, and
lots of spaghetti!
Of the dome. Congratulations.
This has been The Book is Always Goldener, and that's the end of that chapter.
Toodaloo. Sonic the Hedgehog, he's a freaking hedgehog.